Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today guys, of course, you're continuing the journey of Transformers Prime. This is Season 3, Episode 9. Of course, we're not know the title until they get into the episode. It's crazy to think this, but after this episode, there are 4 episodes remaining of Transformers Prime. Now, that's not including the film that kind of wraps everything up, that is, after all the episodes are done. But including this episode, 5 remaining. After this is done, 4 episodes remaining, and then a film, and this is it. It's done. I might have to figure out a poll that I need to put up in the next few weeks about what's replacing Transformers Prime, because this show is about to wrap up fairly quickly. It's crazy to think that, but it's been a fun journey. It really has. Last episode was crazy. A zombie vampire-esque type episode, and it was really just stuck on Megatron's ship. And it was really well done. Arachnid came back, and then it was revealed at the very end. It was a cool jump scare reveal moment at the very end that she has become one of them. And she's basically feeding, if you will, on the Insecticons on some sort of planet. And you guys were commenting, and I was trying to avoid the comments because I was kind of hopeful, like, maybe Arachnid is going to return, maybe, before the show ends. And I saw someone say that this is one of the moons surrounding Cybertron that she's stuck on. And you guys were saying that due to, well, I don't know if this is true, but I saw a couple people saying this is the end of Arachnid's arc, which is really unfortunate. But someone had commented saying that the voice actress was costly, like it was too much money to pay for her or to keep her to come back. So this was their way of kind of, you know, wrapping her arc up in a way. I'm not really sure if that's true, but I am a little sad that we don't see Arachnid after this point, because that reveal, you could do a whole damn arc, or even, you know, a whole season surrounding this thing happening. And I don't think that we're going to see like any sort of ramifications or any sort of continuation of what just happened last week continuing before the show ends. I could be wrong, because I was expecting, based on how this season opened with Dark Mountain and everything, and, you know, Megatron and the Decepticons being like basically ahead and actually winning, I was expecting that to be like an entire arc for the season. No, it's actually with these Predacons. So I'm assuming that's kind of the main focus, and we're going to kind of steer clear of what transpired last episode, which was insane. Maybe there'll be some references in addressing it. I'm hoping it's something, because that was a pretty major thing that has fundamentally changed a villain character, Arachnid. Even though she's stuck somewhere, regardless, it still happened, and it was pretty significant to the show. So hopefully they address it in some way moving forward. But anyways, only a handful of episodes left, and we're done. It's crazy to say that. So without further ado, let's get into now. Let's see what they do this episode, guys. I'm excited. Let's go.
Another abandoned mine?
Come, Starscream.
I'd be scared, because last time this happened, he almost died.
My intentions were true. Please, please reconsider my termination.
Oh.
Shockwave's offsite laboratory.
Dude. Oh. What? Still love that shot.
I did not realize that the beast was
Of course
capable
you
of
didn't.
transformation.
I am no beast.
No, you're not.
The ability to transform is a fundamental part of Cybertronian biology. The rumors are true. I will no longer be alone. And I
Yes.
see you've been keeping secrets. I only recently became aware of my abilities.
Sure.
All I remember of my beginning. Thus I've begun to burn with questions.
Oh. Learning the
Who
history,
am
yep.
I? You are unique. Miracle of science. Cloned by Shockwave from cybernucleic acid. Doctor, what is the
Hey.
current status
Oh,
of your
yes.
synthetic
I was like,
energy
huh?
experiments? Beast hunters.
May I
Beast
ask why
hunters.
you are not currently scouting Grid 305 for Predacon bones? Soldier, I don't recall giving you permission to leave the base.
Ooh.
Because you didn't, sir.
I'm still not used to the redesign of Optimus.
Optimus, good to see you.
Good to have you back, Optimus.
But I pledge undying obedience to you, my one true master, to in turn lead them as Predaking.
Your vision is
Predaking.
boundless. May fully believe himself to be a loyal servant today.
Yeah.
But trust me,
Will give way to revolution.
I am left with no choice but to eradicate the Predacon clones.
Okay, so Megatron wants to destroy the clones after they've spent all this time to make the clones. All of a sudden, self-called Predaking, the dragon who can now transform and everything and talk, he's worried they're all gonna turn, like, because they are more powerful. Like literally, Predaking, the dragon, he is so freaking powerful. Like, him alone could take out all of them on his own if he wanted to. So he's worried a whole army of them, we're screwed. If they don't actually align with us, we're done. So that's okay. Interesting. I didn't expect this twist.
Your conclusion is most logical, my liege.
But what happens if that fire-breathing brute discovers our treachery?
Well, if the Predaking were to discover that,
Predaking.
say, the Autobots were responsible for wiping out his comrades.
Oh my gosh, actual human characters besides our main characters.
My command style may be having a negative effect on unit morale.
This is true.
Your service is most welcome, old friend. They have grown into something greater than an army. They have become
Optimus.
Family. It's a trick. Something's up. It's all a trick. It's all a trick. Ooh. That's cool. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Both sides. Ooh.
wreckers. Reconnoiter the mine.
I've always wanted to roll with the wreckers.
No. You got to go. Okay.
No
So.
energon signals.
Pair off.
And it's right there for them to see. Yeah. Oh, it's all. Yeah.
You scrapped him on purpose, didn't you?
100%. He's not sneaky at all. Oh. Oh, shit. Wait. Oh.
It seems Project Predacon has fallen into
It's all part of the
Autobot
plan.
hands.
How is this possible? I will confront the enemy.
Shit. You guys are gonna die if they break out. Shit. Okay, this is bad.
Blow these beasts back to the rust stage.
Yeah, go. Oh my god. Shit. Okay, this is bad.
He's the Predacon.
Yes. We're all gone. That's crazy, man.
To my brethren.
You're not gonna do nothing. Damn, he's fast. Oh my god. Oh my dude. Holy shit, he's freaking insanely fast. Oh, you got a hit. Okay. This fight is fucking great. Ooh, yeah, the hammer always works. Yep. Jesus Christ. Nice. Okay. Throwing the swords. Okay. Okay. Come on. This fight is honestly one of the best fights in the whole show. Yeah, he's not dead. Exactly.
And here I was just beginning to tolerate you.
Shit.
It's been an honor serving beside you, soldier.
That's the way to do it. Okay. Exactly. We're gonna transform. Thank God you missed.
Magnus fought like a wrecker.
Optimus.
That's insane.
When we spoke earlier, family. For I vow to you
Do you
that
vow?
all of us will pay dearly.
What?
All possible logic points to the presence of one unexpected variable. Synthetic energon.
Holy crap. We have to talk about that fight. But real fast, I'm a little confused on the ending exactly, like in terms of what this means that there's Cybertronian, like this, like amalgamation of, and they said synthetic energon from the grenade. looks like it fused with, you know, all of the Predacons that were, you know, basically being cloned. I'm not exactly sure what they're referring to in that ending there, but okay, we'll see where that goes. Whatever it means. If you guys like, let me know in the comments, like, what exactly that means, so at least I understand. Anyways, holy crap. That final fight in the third act between Ultra Magnus Wheeljack versus the Predaking, the dragon who can now transform and talk and everything. I wouldn't say it's easily the best fight, because I almost said that, but to me, it is up there. Like, the cinematography, like the camera movement alone in that fight was beyond most of what I've seen in the show in terms of action. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what the hell they were thinking, but they really went all out in that fight. Like, it was too good, right? Because when I saw this go down, Ultra Magnus is not a character I'm not really too familiar with. He's got a hard edge to him. I like Wheeljack to an extent, but I wouldn't expect them to, of course, teaming up, which is a good thing for character growth for both of them, but against Predaking, you would think with this kind of like cinematography and the way the camera's moving and all this insane changes of POVs and how everything's going and how this fight is just non-stop for like 4 or 5 minutes, it's just non-stop action. It was so good. You would think this was like a fight with like Optimus and Bumblebee, or Optimus and RC versus Predaking. Like, you would think like it's going to be the higher, like more well-known Autobots, like 2 of them at least, versus Predaking. You would think. Now, Optimus, of course, showed up at the end there to save, because he was going to kill Ultra Magnus. He was going to kill him and probably kill freaking Wheeljack next. So thankfully Optimus showed up. But that fight was too good. It was too good for those 2 characters. The reveal of Predaking, like him can turn himself into a bot and actually talk, was a great reveal the way they did that. I was actually in shock. I'm like, wait, what? And then it went to the freaking intro. So that's why I didn't really say anything until after we came back to the intro, because I was like, I was like, what the what, did that just happen just now? Did he just transform? I was just quite blown away. Quite blown away by that. But I like the reveal and how they actually explain what's been transpiring, because we saw him a little bit earlier in the season messing on the little, like, you know, pad there, just kind of like looking up some research and finding out who and what exactly he is. He doesn't even know. He just remembers, like, well, I was born to hunt, I was hunting, and then I was being tortured by, of course, Starscream. Of course, he remembers that. But he was always wondering, who am I? Like, what's going on? Like, what is my life? What is my history? So he does a lot of research and everything into all of this. And I thought it was really well done in terms of how they executed that reveal of him transforming and then him learning more stuff. And we're seeing how he's slowly realizing he's his own individual. Now, here's where, and I paused the episode to have a little talk, because as you guys know, for the most part, I don't pause Transformers Prime. But you have a reveal that Megatron is going to lure the Autobots, which he succeeds in, to their secret underground base in a mountain. Of course, it's in another mountain in the caves, where all the Predacons are being cloned. We're going to lead them there, and so that they can take them out. And the Predaking, our new adversary, or whatever, our new teammate, until he decides he doesn't need us, and instead of us getting our hands muddy and dirty with it in terms of us ourselves, who we authorize the cloning process to then destroy it, let's have the Autobots do it. Let's make him see the Autobots as an enemy, and it works. He's so mad, he's so angry, and they're really playing up the part. They're playing up the sympathy, like, oh, I'm so sorry, Predaking, that you lost all your friends, or you lost all your family, or, you know, whatever the other clones. Because the Starscream and Knockout are not the best at hiding something's up, but they played their parts well. But Megatron's really hamming up, I vow we'll get those Autobots. It's like, alright, cool, man. The reveal of them being a family, the Autobots, I thought that was pretty cool. My first thought when I heard family, I'm like, oh god, not fantastic, Fast and Furious. I'm like, oh shit. But it actually works, because Ultra Magnus is not really being seen as a friend. He's not really being seen as part of the group, because he's not really. Like, Ultra Magnus came in way late in the game Wheeljack is more so a part of this than obviously Ultra Magnus. But you have that line where he's like, why are you guys not checking Sector 305? Because we just came back from Sector 301 to 304 and we're logging our information like you asked us to do. And it's like, they don't see him as someone they could talk to, right? They're probably afraid of Ultra Magnus. They don't want, like, because you so bulky, it's like, sir, I mean, we're doing as you asked. It's like, okay, the vibe, the tone here, a little wishy-washy. It's like, you don't make him mad. Do not make Ultra Magnus mad. So, Optimus was going to tell him, this is more than just an army. What's actually better than an army? And then he gets interrupted. At the end, family. Because he loses his hand. Now, I'm assuming they're going to find a way to maybe resolve that problem. Maybe not. But Ultra Magnus lost his hand in the process. Showing there are consequences to things that happen in this show. There are stakes, if you will. I would have actually been more surprised, and I think it would have been a bold move. I understand. The show has not really done this that much, but I think maybe they should have killed Ultra Magnus off, or Wheeljack, one of the two. I think Ultra Magnus maybe more so, because he's finally coming around to realizing, oh, like it's been an honor serving with you, soldier, and if he would have died right there, it would have been really heartbreaking, because the character's finally starting to come out of his hard shell that he's been kind of stuck in. He's been stuck in the past for so long in terms of his ways. It would have been heartbreaking, but I think it would have showed how dominant Predaking is. Now, I know, as I'm saying that, that's pretty harsh. This show has killed off characters before. We literally killed off Silas last week, right? And then we killed off Dreadwing. We murdered him. Straight up murdered him on the show. So if Predaking would have killed Ultra Magnus or Wheeljack, one of the two, but I think it made more sense Ultra Magnus, I would have been shocked. But I think it would have been a bold choice. But they didn't do it. So they took the hand instead. But if they would have killed him off, it would have been shocking. And I think it would have really upped the stakes for the show, because before they started actually killing off bots, which is very minimal in the show, they never did that. But once they cross the threshold, not saying you do it all the time, because if you just end up murdering bots, like constantly just kill, because last week it was like they're vampire zombies coming back. But if you start just murdering bots left and right, then there literally is no reason to get invested in characters, because anybody's going to die at any point. Like Game of Thrones, right? Now, you're still invested in those characters, but they're all going to end up dying anyways, or most of them for the most part. So, I never saw the show ever doing that, but they could have went that route of really taking that extra step to show how strong, because the constant action in that fight sequence between the three of them, Predaking was nonstop ruthless, nonstop brutal. So I would not have been surprised at all if he actually would end up killing them or something, or he ends up killing somebody at some point. Probably going to happen. Who knows? So, yeah. This was a really good episode, a really freaking great episode. I can't wait to see what happens next. And it's unfortunate, after this episode, now we're done. 4 more episodes, and a film when we're done. Crazy. I hate that. I hate saying that. 4 episodes remaining in 1 film, and we're done. And this is it. Transformers Prime's done. We're wrapping it up. It's sad. It is. So, yeah, that's my overall thoughts. I really enjoyed the episode. It kicked major ass. It had a fantastic fight scene that I don't know if it's actually been topped on the show before. There's been a lot of great fight scenes, but my God, this fight scene blew the freaking doors off of this damn show. And it's like, really, you give it to these 3 characters? Predaking makes sense, but you really give it to Wheeljack and Ultra Magnus? I mean, I get it, because they disagree with each other, so it's really a kind of bonding, kind of working together scenario. I understand that, but I think it would have been more interesting if it was Optimus and RC or Optimus and Bumblebee, personally, just to see how that would have went. But man, it was freaking crazy. So I'm hoping we get more fight scenes like that. If we can get another fight scene like that, camera angle wise, cinematography wise, non-stop action, like in that intense, sign me up. And I hope. I'm not gonna go in expecting it every episode now, but my God, once you deliver that to me, it's kind of hard to forget it. Just to be blunt. So anyways, I'm done rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next week. Can't wait to see what happens next. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.